Hey folks, I'm back. Listen, today I want to talk to you guys about how to communicate with your partner, especially times when you're upset. Now, I want to tell you a story, a little incident that happened to me the other day between me and my wife. It was feeding time. Yes, that's right, people. Every parent knows that when it's feeding time between the child and the parent, the child tends to act up. Yes, they act up because they get bored. They need a distraction. They need feeding to be made fun. Otherwise, it's just a one ball of a chore. Children hate that. They like to play. So you've got to make feeding creative. And I'm sure a lot of parents know this already. So, my thing was this. She used some of my things as a distraction to feed my son. I got a bit wound up because I don't like my things being used as a distraction because it either gets destroyed or it just doesn't get taken care of properly. And I've told her in past tense that whenever you want to use my stuff, please ask me. Don't just give it to our son because our son will either destroy it or abuse it in some way, shape, form or another. This is with my things. I've told her about this. Now, this incident, this situation unfolded when it was feeding time. She actually forgot and used one of my things. I got a bit wound up, I got a bit upset. So I told her, baby, listen, let me just feed him. Don't worry about it. You go over there and do whatever it is that you have to do. So it was just me and my son. And at this time, I felt really negative. I had this negative energy just boiling up inside me. I was thinking, I've told her over and over again, why? Please, do not do this. Always ask my permission before you use any of my things. This is the internal conversation that I had with myself. And at the same time, I was thinking to take my anger and my frustration out on my son. So therefore, I had to be mindful of that. And at the same time, eventually I finished feeding my son. And then I had to pause for a minute because I had this negative energy and it was just bursting to come out in the wrong way. So I had to control myself and really think about how do I want to communicate my message. Despite the fact that I've told my wife over and over again, how do I want to communicate my message without insulting her and throwing all sorts of abuse and blame at her. Even monitoring the level and tone of my voice. So I paused for a few moments and I was just rambling inside my head with this internal dialogue. What am I going to say? How shall I say it? And the tone and the vocabulary, the words that I'm going to say to her. At the end of the day, eventually, at the end of the day, I found a way. And that way was this. She eventually came into the kitchen and said, baby, I sense that you were a bit upset. I sense that you were a bit angry. What's the matter? And then I told her, baby, I just didn't like the fact that you didn't ask me if you want to use my things. You just gave it to our son and all of a sudden our son could just really misuse my things and not take care of my things. That's the thing that winds me up because that thing could be really important and you've just given it to him and he's just destroyed it. And I've told you about this. And I somehow found out a way of phrasing it in a nice way. And all of a sudden she goes, baby, I'm so sorry. I do apologize for this. Next time, I will make sure that I will ask you. She felt what I was feeling. So I was able to articulate and project my message to her. Because she knew how important asking me was. And my things were to me. How by taking care of my things, by asking me things, by asking my permission if she can use my things, increases my trust, my level of trust and responsibility in her. That's what it means. Because if someone's able to take care of your things, then it's trust, isn't it? It's about trust. Can I trust this person with my things? Because if you can't trust this person with your things, then what area of your relationship can you trust them with? If you can't trust them with the smallest of things, it doubts trust. So this is the message, this is the core thing that got brought to her attention, this realization, and she apologized and she said to me, baby, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize, but now I know what it means. Now I know it can affect our relationship. This is how you communicate. When you communicate to your spouse, when you're upset, don't blame, don't bring out past tense. Oh, you've always done such and such, X, Y, Z. Just express and tell them, look, I don't want to attack you. I'm not here to attack you and just throw words, hurtful words at you. But I'm just feeling like this. Tell them how you feel. Not what they've done, but how you feel. You feel upset, you feel angry because of the fact that you feel that you've been let down. Tell them. This is my message. I hope it was clear and concise and precise, but if it wasn't, by all means leave me a comment below and I'll make another video explaining this in more depth and clarity. People, I do apologise if I've just gone on and on, but I hope you guys get the gist, I hope you guys get the message. Let me quickly summarise and conclude the main points of this message. First and foremost, think before you speak. You must think. Secondly, be mindful about projecting negative energy, especially on victims, because they don't deserve your negative energy. And then thirdly, look for space for cooling yourself down, reflect, and then project your message. Convey your message in the nicest way. Reason nicely as much as possible. Peace, people. That is all I have to say, because this video tape is about to run out. That's why I'm speaking a bit fast. Until then, take care, stay strong, stay focused, and always live to learn, to power and inspire the lives of many, as well as yourself. Bye for now.